they not done that?
What would they make the smoke, maybe? Like, I don't know what you can make it.
I don't want to answer that.
Make the clone Luigi where you can just tell who the clone is, please. I need that. Dude, if he just starts glowing rainbow when you give Super Clone out, Nintendo would nuke this game.
Oh,
I think they would bomb the development studio.
They give him,
They'd send them a pipe bomb.
They give Forsburn overalls and a red hat. Like, they're immediately like, Miyamoto was breaking down Dan Fernandez's door.
Yeah.
Bro. So I'm very distracted by this. This looks
Dude,
so nice.
All of this is all Justin's patchwork. I fully like desanitized this and everything, and it's been like, I guess actually it's been a decent amount of time now. But within like a week after like being at Patchworks, I played it on it so much there for like a period of time. It like everything I had cleaned like came back but worse.
Yeah, that's the issue with having these.
I don't even know how this got here. I have never had food at the same time I've had this out ever.
Having that kind of top on a fight stick, dude, you were just attracting so much dust.
Yeah, I mean it's really easy to clean at least.
Okay, yeah. Going to the game.
Dams is actually starting off pretty strong.
The clone is having a wonderful time on the other side.
When people keep the clone out and like don't pop it, even when it's right on me, is when I get really scared.
It's always.
And that's how I lose against Forsburn. I play a lot against.
Oh my God! The B reverse, getting the back air to connect there.
There's a Forsburn player from Florida. I don't think they played in any of our brackets, but actually they play against Dingo a lot just to practice the character. That I also scrim against a lot. And really, how I lose against this character. It's kind of how they designed this character to work normally instead of being like the back air footsies character.
Sorry.
No, never
connecting
mind.
that down air
I
off of that was wild.
No time to yap when we've got kills to be made, stock to be taken. I don't know why I said it like that. Penultimate or whatever.
Penultimate socks. I'm surprised. Okay. Still holding on to the smoke, though. Probably saving it for a detonate, but...
Yeah, you want to save it for that down B or save it for your recovery for that neutral B. Yes,
oh,
just
like
like
for that, yeah.
So that way you can get out disadvantage because part of Forsburn's kit, without any smoke out, your recovery is very, very linear, and you have a couple mix-ups, but not
your
quite enough
mix-ups
to
are
really
going
matter.
straight up or straight forward. Like,
or you can air stall with literally air dodge, and then you have no dodge. So, or if you're like really confident, you can like neutral B, fall, then up B back to where you were to stall, but it's really slow. And against a character like Fleet, you just don't have that amount of time.
No, absolutely not. Oh, getting the wind charge off of the jab 3. There we go.
Oh, he teleported through it.
Up air.
Actually, good air dodge there. Very smart air dodge there to flip through the nair. And that'll be another stock for Dingo at 165 like it's nothing.
All right, still has the smokestacks active, though.
Using an up throw on a floaty, yeah, I don't know if they meant to do that. That happens to me all the time, man.
Such a light toss.
I up throw and then I'm like, wait, this was bad. And then I get hit by a combo for throwing them correctly.
Oh, no.
Crazy down air. Wait.
No, yeah. Totally going to be
Almost
fine.
got the ledge hog. Forced him to recover high. Still got to build in a little bit of extra percent on the
oh my
punish
gosh.
there. Naring deep there. Going to wave bounce that down B to ledge hog even quicker. Get that ledge intangibility. I can tell they've been playing against Cake Assault. We're seeing so many macro optimizations from Dingo that are saving like 3 or 4 frames at a time, and it's like mattering, which is the weirder part, you know?
I mean, it looks like the Cake Assault coaching is coming in clutch here, because look at this lead we're seeing.
Bro
Right?
DM'd him and paid him $30.
Oh, good parry on the...
I don't even think it's the Cake Assault coaching. I just think he's actually going out with stuff finally.
oh my God. I thought he was going to go for the down B there. There it is.
Yeah, crazy down B. They did change how those moves with variable, like not good angles work, which is at this stage of the game, I think only Zed or neutral B and force down B. There might be another move that has that.
Yeah, I think it's the only ones.
That send on the angle based on like when you hit, where you hit them in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's like a weird move that does it, but like not in a way where the change matters.
Something like Rhino Jab 2 or some shit. Like
it would be a Rhino hitbox. It has a weird knockback thing like that. Where now you get, dude, I can't remember. but it's better now. Because
Yeah,
the way
I know.
knockback works horizontally, vertically, one of those.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. The omnidirectional hitboxes.
It buffed Zeta neutral B a tiny bit, and it made
It made
Force
Forces
down B better
way
by
better.
a lot. Because there are a lot of scenarios where you don't get a purple or a galaxy or whatever, but now because they're getting knocked enough, you get to get ledge hogs, things like that, and so it's a lot better to just go for it. Games of Flames, actually,
I never thought
really
about
back
that.
in this game. What?
Wait, I didn't notice that. When he got the wind charge on the
Clone, you can tell who it is.
Yeah, I never thought about.
It's the same thing with the Maple matchup. It's very, very relevant.
That's so. Huh.
At like really high level, you won't see as much time to like set up smoke for them to like actually get a good clone mix up.
Oh, did I get the tip?
Dude, the worst feeling is when the clone uppies and then you get combo for it. Like right here. I've literally been saying this. Because you're like,
I love how the jab crossing up there actually like hurt.
it's like if Ice Climber's AI being bad made you lose. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of does.
It's like, oh, I need to get back to stage as fast as possible. I'm going to up B right now. And if you're the actual Forsburn, you can play around that to force them back into that space.
So interesting, dude. I love the clone mix-ups and with Forz. He's such a sick character.
What I actually used to like really not like about watching Forza at high level was like, what? They're only using the gimmick sometimes, but I think that's actually why the gimmick works. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like with Galvan, if you're like, what? They're not setting up drills every 3 seconds? And it's too early to tell, but like, because of the way Galvan works, you only do that once you actually land a hit, but maybe
the
you
character
want
was announced yesterday. You're thinking about the macro game of like interactions with setting up gimmicks.
I'm just talking about from what the
crazy.
developers were talking about for their advantage state. Because they had a whole thing about the way they designed him to be able to have like really good movement tools for combos and still have a bad recovery.
I'm sorry, the clone. Why are you like this? The clone.
It's a little stupid.
No, it's like handing your little brother the controller. That's what it is. That's
Until
the
it
clone.
turns to super clone, and then it's like
Until it's a super clone. That is your older
and then
brother.
it gets that Cake Assault coaching.
Yeah. Cake Assault has spawned in the venue.
I think Cake Assault plays this game so much that every time anyone spawns a super clone, he gets put in the lobby.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You thought it was an AI this whole time, but it was actually just Cake Assault. Oh, didn't get a punish on the clone.
Great movement from Dingo here.
Okay, there we go.
Not enough to matter, though. Games of Flames, very determined to take this. Taking the set from Dingo, of all players, not even really debatably the best player in Georgia, would be really huge for games here. And I think if you're going to do that, doing it on a character like Fleet does make a lot of sense.
Oh, didn't
I
get the
only
up
played
air.
Forsburn for like a week, but I remember people saying that like Fleet was not the most ideal matchup. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Like, there's some stuff that can screw you over, like her.
I've heard that fighting against Eliana, you just lose. I've heard that's like one of the most like polarizing matchups in all of Rivals.
Yeah, I do remember that matchup being pretty bad. But like, the thing about this matchup is that it's pretty bad offstage because Fleet can just destroy smoke clouds like from very far
But they're
away.
floating, you can back air them.
Yeah.
The matchup is good.
Yeah, so it's like advantage and disadvantage like have their own like strengths and
Half
weaknesses.
the time people moonwalk back air, it's like, oh, that like looks cool. Half the time it like doesn't look real. Like it looks like the way Jim Carrey like moves around. You know what I'm talking about?
It looks
Moves
modded.
like Mr. Fantastic. He's just like,
Yeah. Okay, almost got something out of that smoke cloud.
it's like, I don't even know what friction is. I'm going to moonwalk, and then I'm going to jump in a way that doesn't make any sense. And then I'm going to go back to normal physics laws.
yeah,
immediately
moonwalking and
afterward.
still somehow getting like a shit ton
Forsbur's
of
moonwalk
momentum.
is actually insane.
What was? Dude, calm
What I'm
down.
saying about Forsburn, you get in their head so hard, and once they lose that mental game, the game's over.
Oh my god, yeah, it's not looking good.
That's why you can play with that gimmick. You get in their head with that spacing. You're like, I'm going to space like this, I'm going to throw out that back air. They get scared of the back air. It's like, man, I really hate that I got hit by that moonwalk back air for the 3rd time. Now I'm going to spam parry, and then you spam parry and you get hit by whatever, and they start to smoke.
Oh, did it get the reverse back air?
I thought they were going to stall back on smoke there.
Again, they keep
This
trying
is
to
a very
catch the
winnable
tech
game
away.
for Games of Flames, but you can't lose this next interaction. This next interaction will decide it. We've got that Nair, setting up that wind chime. And then down air finds it. That is actually so huge for Games of
So
Flames.
clutch.
Even taking a game off of Dingo here is insane. Look at the player game. I don't know if the person look at that. He just pugged and realized he's like, I lost, bro. That's whack. He's like, somebody should tell Dan about this.
Fix your game, Dan.
It's like, me? Losing? Impossible. Like those anime dubs. He's like, Nani?
Oh my god.
The clone was about to combo him, dude. We almost had the clone conversion just then.
I love the
What's actually interesting about that is Dingo's doing that on purpose. If you hold down the special button, it stops them from jumping, and you can do that. I think this is a thing. It may have been a bug. I think they may have patched this out, but it used to be if you had 2 special buttons. Maybe it's still a thing now. You could keep holding the special button while still switching them between playing offensively and defensively. Even though they weren't jumping, it would change how they would run off and like if they would like turn around up against stuff like that. And there were like really weird setups you could do.
So you're telling me
specifically for having 2 specials.
So you're telling me it's optimal for Forsburn players to have 2 special buttons?
I think now if you just let go of it and then press it within like 6 or 8 frames or whatever, it like still won't jump because it will know what you're trying to do. And you can still
Ledge hogging the clone. What the hell did he do, bro?
I actually think it was like genuinely a bug. I might be wrong. I'll have to ask about it later.
Okay, Forto, not gonna.
It's also really, it's not impractical, but it's super esoteric, or it was. We could have seen that there. Nice wave bounce.
Yeah, they do a lot of those wave
Every
bounces.
time I see
the
Forsburn with that down B, I think of that one photo of Elon Musk jumping in the air. There's actually somebody made art of that where it's literally Forsburn like that.
That's so.
And he has like the stupidest little eyes in it. He's just like,
I love.
It's so funny.
Back throw.
It killed.
Damn.
It purpled. Back throw Galaxy there. I guess it's because it's fleet. Ooh,
Yeah.
With the tech chase though.
Oh, I was
Fleet
trying
the
to
conversion, but Dingo knows that DI.
Still staying alive. Wow. Oh no. Oh no, that's
Dingo. Reverse nair.
I thought that was going to be way more damage, especially off the reverse nair, but still.
Games in Flames is really coming back from this. Their mental game was struggling before, but they're really back in it, and they're not falling for those mix-ups. They're not falling for that download that Dingo seems to be getting on them.
Oh my god, the nair won! What a loss.
I actually think Games in Flames could win this whole set.
It's looking like.
Don't want to speak too soon, but if anyone's going to do it, it would be Games here. Nice flow.
What are these mix? Oh my god.
The non-mix-up mix-up is very real, especially in a tournament environment, right?
For sure.
Because you don't want to overcommit anything, because that's how you lose, get put in that blender. And so sometimes just like standing there. Reminds me of this one time, I can't remember what game it was.
Oh gosh. What a down air.
There's this one 2D game at this like really big tournament. It was like Brands. And somebody was just like standing there, and the other person was also like standing there. So they didn't like fall for anything. But like these two players are so composed. And then the guy was like, "Dude, my controller disconnected." Like 30 seconds later, and the other dude didn't even realize. He's like, "He's too good. He's too good. He knows I'm not gonna do anything either." And he was like moving, like whiffing, like multiple normals in a row from like expecting him to like backdash or forward dash or whatever.
That's so funny.
It's just because this controller literally got unplugged.
The real mix-up.
So what I'm saying is it's optimal to unplug your controller.
Mid-set, yeah. Alright. Oh no.
Yeah,
Good
Games
ball.
of Flames did struggle in that last stock though, so Dingo might be making this comeback. I say comeback, like he's pretty favored here, but comeback as far as this game is concerned. Gonna see that forward throw, misses the down B though, that's huge for Games. Gonna get that cross up on shield, so no punish from Dingo.
Is that gonna do it? No, still not.
No tilt cancel here. I think he was banking on that DI mix up, but Games of Flames not gonna fall for it. Good side B.
Yeah, side B's literally catching everything.
Wait, Clone has been saying here? Yeah,
Back
and
air?
that drop in
Yeah.
back air. We'll take that game too. Oh my god, dude, I just looked up at the Smash players. I gotta get out of this room, dude. I gotta come back at like 9 p.m. to get this setup back, because I'm not moving this out through this crowd of people.
Wait,
what the hell?
Which is your setup?
Number 7 back there with a really
Oh.
bad monitor.
Row.
I don't have money to buy a new monitor, but I really need to.
Alright. Now, game 4. Go to Delta is pretty interesting, though.
You've been seeing Dingo, as like a player, start really focusing in. I actually forgot to mention this. He's been really focusing in on taking advantage of those pivot tilts. Sorry. Of taking advantage of... Nope. Hold on. Yeah. Not quite. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a little better. Taking advantage of those pivot tilts and those tilt cancels. Mostly the pivot tilts more like as a player. Because like I was saying earlier, how it has like evolved in the sense of like how neutral is played in this game has changed as people have gotten better at it. The things that are worth doing has changed just a little bit. People will still do like all of the things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Just like I was saying there. So seeing those jab cancels with baby dashes is very classic Forsburn stuff, but combining that with those pivots is starting to really develop, especially for Dingo as a player, but also Forsburn as a whole. So it's been really interesting to see what an evolution of play.
Oh my god, what a pivot grab.
Yeah, going for the pivot there and thinking last minute on the grab instead. Pivoting in general, especially with a moonwalk as potent as Forsburn, is so powerful.
It's looking, oh my gosh.
We'll see if we can see it again here. You don't want to go for it too often, so it's only going to happen when it's relevant. But when it works, it's insane. Deep edge guard.
No, wait, still alive!
Insane recovery from Dingo, actually. That was crazy.
Mixing up with the high recovery. Oh, okay.
I remember it was mostly a death sentence there, but if you were getting an edge guard, that's your only out. So, back air converts.
Yeah.
Not a real combo, but he caught him pressing buttons. Yeah, and Games of Flames visibly upset that he got caught asleep at the wheel there. We could see a 3-stock from Dingo here. Games of Flames in that game 3, or maybe game 2, can't remember.
Oh no.
Looks like he really had a shot here, but Dingo not trying to lose this. See that moonwalk dash attack to get the outside hit?
Oh shit! Sorry, the up strong spike was so cool.
Yeah, this is the hard part of color commentary. When people are really good, it moves so fast.
It's so hard to like.
You have to figure out what's worth talking about and just move on. So, anyway, Fleet's at 106.
Oh
wait!
Oh, the super.
Did the guy mix up? The guy mix up, and that'll do it.
Damn!
I was not ready for that to be over, and it looks like neither was Games. So that's how you win these, Dingo. Games of Flames. He's been deceived. He screenshotted it.
I don't think that was intentional, but that's still hilarious.
Bruh.
That's raw. That's raw as hell.
Forsburn probably has the... No, he definitely... That was intentional. He did it again.